What's wrong?
If you open that, it could ruin everything.
Alexis, it was my understanding you wouldn't be returning to work until after your chemo was finished.
You understood wrong.
Actually, your husband assured me that he would continue as interim DA until your health improved.
Rick doesn't speak for me now, nor has he ever.
I see. Well, tell me then, who actually are you speaking for these days?
What's the plan?
Just waiting for Stan to call, and then we'll figure out what direction we're headed in.
All right, so how did Rick even get evidence against you and Sonny anyway?
He didn't. Rick set us all up. He manufactured the flash drive somehow. We don't keep any incriminating evidence anywhere near the warehouses. And the bruises on your wrist.
It's all right. I'll live. Just next time I decide to escape police custody, remind me to take the handcuffs off.
Yeah, remember when you run, avoid running. Up, it leaves you no place to go.
I'm pretty sure it's the right girl. She's inside that apartment. Same long hair, dark eyes. I'm telling you, it's her. Here, see for yourself.
Hi, if this is about the leak,
No, it's about your girlfriend. Is she still here?
My girlfriend went to bed early. She's still feeling really sick.
Yeah.
Is there anything that I can, help you with?
Oh, but this is Thelma. She lives down the hall in 103.
Yeah.
I used to live on the 4th floor, but with my hip and all, the doctor said I shouldn't be walking the stairs.
Oh, okay. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, I was just telling Thelma about you and your lady friend from Canada.
She sounds just like my niece, Constance.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, I don't know what Constance is.
That's just her given name. Most of her friends call her Cookie.
Okay. Cookie, my girlfriend is, Caroline.
Oh, would Caroline like some chicken soup? I mean, we could make up a bet.
I make the best recipe.
You know what? You don't have to go to any trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. We bring it over when it's done.
That's all I can think of. What was I supposed to say?
I guess it is better than you calling me Elizabeth. If you jump back into work too soon, it could jeopardize your recovery.
Eventually, I'm gonna have to start living my life
But
again.
you need to focus on rehab and not be distracted by anything else.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause any problems here. I just thought that Lucky was very anxious to get back on the force. If it's too soon, Lucky, I don't mean to
No,
push.
it's not. I feels good to be wanted again.
So what can you tell me about those pictures?
You probably know more than I do. I've only met Sonny's accountant a few times.
Have you ever tailed Jason to that particular location?
Jason and Bernie do business on the pier all the time.
Okay, what about nearby? Is there any place that you can think of?
You know what?
Might have taken Sam?
I'm sorry. I should have told you from the start. If this case has anything to do with Jason, I can't help. It'll be a conflict of interest.
I think you should check yourself back into the hospital. I agree with the commissioner, Alexis. You should be focusing on getting well, not using your position to protect your daughter and her low-life boyfriend.
That would be an obstruction of justice.
Which is exactly my point. Sam McCall was arrested for tampering with evidence. She escaped from police custody with the help of Jason Morgan. And now you show up with Morgan's business partner wanting your job back. How else would you explain this sudden desire to push Rick out of the DA's chair?
Mr. Corintho is here because I asked him to cooperate in resolving this matter.
We all want this resolved as soon as possible.
I doubt that, Mr. Corinthos, considering the evidence in question could put you and Morgan behind bars for life.
You call that evidence? All you have is a yet-to-be-deciphered flash drive that you're building this whole case around. If that's all Rick has, he's going to have to do better than that if he wants Mr. Corinthos to see the inside of a courtroom.
I have complete confidence in Rick's ability to see that justice is served.
And what about your constituents, Mayor? How do you think they'll feel during election time? Because I have no trouble exposing the fact that you have a boys' club agenda and that you are capitalizing on my illness. As a matter of fact, I'm going to call the editor of the Port Charles Herald right now because she owes me a favor.
There is no need to involve the
You know,
press.
I think that the citizens of this great city have a right to know how the tax dollars are being spent.
Hey. You all right?
Oh, by the looks of it, that feels good.
Are you all right? Where have you been?
I have business to take care of.
As soon as Stan drops off the passports, we need to head out.
Where are we going?
Gonna cross the border into Canada, take a flight down to Costa Rica, and we're gonna wait there until Sonny can just make this go away. Now just grab anything we can out of the closet, because we are not gonna have time to stop.
I'm sorry.
For what?
Because I brought up Elizabeth, and it was probably the wrong thing to do,
You know
even though I
what?
was
It's-
gonna...
we need to trust each other enough to say what's on our minds. So it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
When Mac found out that I was on pills, he took my badge and kicked me off the force. I thought if I made a big bust, he would give me my job back.
So you went after Jason.
Yeah, I set him up. I stole cocaine from the evidence room and placed it at the scene.
But that's over now.
No, it's not. If this case has anything to do with Jason, it wouldn't be right.
Well, I admire your honesty. Most cops would try to cover this up.
I had nothing to lose. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
No? Sorry to take up your time.
I have a few minutes before my next session. Did you want to talk to me about something?
No, I can wait. I'll come back later.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Thought I was going to show him the pictures of you and Jason, didn't you?
Well, what was I supposed to
I
do?
told you that I wouldn't. Did you think I was going to break my promise?
If you wanted Lucky to hate Jason enough to help you find him, all you'd have to do is show him those pictures.
I would never use you like that, Elizabeth. The last thing you need in your life right now, I think, is more stress.
Oh, why? Because I'm pregnant?
You know, I know what losing our child did to you, and I would never want you to go through that kind of pain again. The only reason I was here was because I wanted to help Lucky get back on his feet. Your marriage may be over, but that child needs a stable father.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions.
No, it's all right. You don't have to apologize. I've given you every reason in the world to doubt me. I just hope that someday soon that you find it in your heart to trust me again.
You got two sets of IDs, American and Canadian. The government issues, so you don't have to worry about any flags getting sent from customs or security. I put separate identities, as well as destinations. The Americans are going to Costa Rica, the Canadians are going to Oman.
Oman?
Well, I saw a special on PBS. It looks like an amazing country. I loaded the program along with some music. If you hike the Wadi, let me know if it's worth going.
Okay, thanks again.
Hey, don't worry. I want a trailer, whoever programmed that flash drive.
All right.
Hike the Wadi?
Well, you know what? I think it means canyon, but we know we can just go to Costa Rica. Are you finished packing?
Yeah, but everything is in the wrong size,
Okay,
so...
well, you know, we need to just get new stuff when we get down there. It's gonna look suspicious if we fly without luggage.
You know, I actually did some salvage work down there for a few months. And there's this really beautiful beach, like 30 miles north of Puerto Viejo. Not many people know about it. Not many people are there. The sand is really white. Kind of reminds me of Hawaii, actually.
Yeah, we really need to go, Sam.
Jason, no.
It's a long drive to Canada.
I'm innocent. And if we run, Rick, he's gonna get away with setting you up and framing me, and I say we stay here and fight this.
Are you sure? Because it's not going to be easy.
Nothing worth having ever is.
Yeah.
You're hovering. You're all hovering. You need to stop that.
Well, if you'll agree to take better care of yourself. You still have that infection, you know? You had no business leaving the hospital whatsoever.
You heard what Dr. Trent just said. He said that I'm actually doing better and that in like a few days I can go home and be with the girls.
Well, that should give you plenty of time to prepare.
Oh, you know what? If she needs her rest, we can do this later.
Now, this only take a second.
She's had a long day. We'll just come back another time.
Carly and I've set a date. Your services as best person are required November 16th.
Apparently your wife doesn't appreciate the way you're handling the case against her daughter. As a matter of fact, Alexis checked herself out of the hospital. She came down here to take her job back.
You know she shouldn't be out of a hospital bed. She gets another infection, that's gonna kill her.
She made some good points before she collapsed.
She collapsed?
Yeah, she's gone back to the hospital. But she pointed out that maybe you were making Sam out to be public enemy #1 for the publicity. Sam is not charged with a capital crime. All she did was...
All she did was steal the most incriminating piece of evidence we've ever had against Sonny and Jason.
Alleged evidence. We don't even know what's on that flash drive.
Really? Then why'd you steal in the first place? And why is she running now, Mac?
She claims she was set up
Oh,
by
of course.
you.
So you're gonna believe some gangster's girlfriend over the DA?
Interim DA Alexis still holds the job.
Yes, and my wife is unable to perform those duties. Until that happens, I'm the boss. You have a problem with that?
Well, boss, you better hope what's ever on that flash drive is enough to bring Sonny and Jason down.
Are you threatening me, Commissioner?
Why would I do that? Oh, if you're interested, I called the hospital. Alexis is doing much better.
You escaped from police custody, okay? And now that I'm helping you, Rick is going to authorize the cops to bring us in by any means necessary. Rick wants me dead. It's safer to get as far away from Port Charles as possible.
Okay, what are you saying? Are you saying that we should leave,
I'm saying that we have options. If you want to run, I'll run. If you want to stay, I will stay with you. But this is your choice.
Rick has taken enough away from me already. I say that we stay here and expose him for the corrupt pig that he is. Come on, Jason.
Okay, that's what we'll do. But first, we need to find a better safe house.
Okay, and then?
Okay, then we need to figure out how Rick got the evidence to frame you.
You know, Michael has this project for his health class about eating nothing but fruits and vegetables for a solid week, something I know nothing about. And I said you could help him with it because my, food pyramid consists of nothing but frozen pizza and potato chips.
Takes a few weeks to plan a wedding.
Not when you're motivated. I'm hoping you'll be able to attend.
You don't want me anywhere near that church.
I think it will help the boys. I do, especially Michael, since he needs to really get over the fact that you and I are not going to be getting back together, so.
Well, Michael can be pretty stubborn when he wants something.
And he needs to learn that he's not always going to get what he wants. So will you help out?
What do you mean, go to the wedding? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wouldn't miss the wedding for the world.
Cruz, we need to talk.
Because the entire department out looking for you.
I didn't steal the flash drive.
Then why did you run?
Because I had no choice. Rick is trying to frame me.
We need to know how. No, easy, okay? I'm putting it away. We just want some information.
I don't care what you want. I should be arresting you both right now.
Look, you had a chance to do it at the station, but you didn't. Because you know I'm right about Rick. I can prove it. I just need a little bit of help.
What do you want to know?
Okay, flash drive. What's on it?
I don't know. It's encrypted. Tech guys didn't have much time to work on it before it went missing.
When did you first notice it was gone?
Rick wanted all the evidence from the raid on your warehouse, logged in and notarized. While I was making the arrangements, the flash drive disappeared from the box.
Okay, did Rick leave the station between the time he asked you to log in and the time they found it at Sam's?
Yeah, he said he had some business to take care of.
He was planting evidence in my room.
It had your fingerprint on it.
Come on, Cruz. How hard do you think it would be to get my fingerprint on something?
Okay, where's the flash drive? Now.
Rick has it.
Fine. We're gonna have to take it from him.